Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Breaking Barriers with Amy. I'm so excited you're here. If you've been following along and you know this is where I share my journey in this business and bring on incredible entrepreneurs from around the world to share their stories. And if you're new, welcome. I'm glad you're here tuning in. Today I have a very special guest with me and I can't wait for you to hear her story. Sunday is here to share her journey into the online business, the challenges she's overcome, and the opportunities it has created for her. And trust me, you won't want to miss this. Sunday, before we jump in, can you introduce yourself? Tell us where you're from, what you do, and anything else you'd like to share with our audience today.
Thank you very much, Amy. I'm so humbled and grateful to be here. Thank you for the invitation. And to all the audience, I am so grateful to share my story with you people. So my name is Sunday Raphael Jigo. I am originally from South Sudan. So South Sudan is one of the newest nation in the world, I think, yeah, because we got independence just 11 years ago. And I came to Australia just 6 months ago. So I am 6 months in Australia. I have four beautiful boss babies. These are my children. I call them my boss babies because they are the reason why I decide to have a change in my life. So I am so much grateful. I am also doing this online business, and I am so grateful to share my journey and my story with you. Can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your a little bit about yourself and your little boss babies. So,
Yeah.
and again, I know you mentioned your children were also your a main reason to starting this business. Um, and we're just recapping like, why did you venture into this business and how did this business change, begin your journey? And how did you begin this journey?
Yeah, it's really amazing. I just like anyone else. If you have a pain, you will look for a solution. Like if I have headache, I'll look for Panadol. So I was having a pain that I wanted a solution in, and by then I was back in South Sudan. I was working there. I did not have enough time with my children. In the whole year, I could have like 30 days to have with my children, and my children were in another country. They were living in Uganda and I was in South Sudan, so it was a long distance. And my younger child by then was 1 year old. I left her, and the fear of hearing that she's sick, it was always a panic for me. So I wanted to have more time with my children to raise them, but I also wanted to have money because I just don't want to sit near them and have luck. I wanted to have more time and also more income, but I did not know how to get it. When I was working, I have the income. It was though not enough to cater for everything. I also did not have the time. So I was looking for solutions. So I tried to do other things I thought could be the one to give me the solution. Like I started to sell female clothes, children clothes. It even broke away the time that I had with my family because I have to go and sell. I have to go to the market and sell them. I have to go and deliver to customers who may do orders. So the little time even I had with myself was wrong. So I never addressed the problem because I wanted to have time and money. So I had the money and I did not have the time. But even the money, there was also a challenge because there was a price fluctuation sometimes where when I buy the goods in US dollars and I sell them in the local currency, there was always a challenge in balancing to change the money to change. I may get less or I may get more sometimes. So that was really a big challenge for me. I never stopped searching. I looked, I say I needed something that I could be in control because also with that business, I was not able to be in full control because I was working. I had to delegate someone to go and do the work. And sometimes delegating someone, they are not ready to do it. So it brings a lot of conflict. So I say, no, I learned that this business, I am not in control, but I wanted something that I can really be in full control. I did not know what, and I did not know where to find it. So one day, I was just on my Facebook. and an ad popped up. I just looked at the ad and said, this looks like something familiar. So it was from a mother of 3 children who was doing the online business, and she was doing it from home. She was from Philippines, running her business and taking care of her children. So I said, oh, this is something so interesting, because she was in full control of her business. So I was really so interested, because it addressed what I wanted, because I registered with my names and email. I watched the webinar. It was really exactly what I wanted. But you know what? I had a very big fear. I was very skeptical, because I was afraid of the online. I thought everything online was a scam. And also, besides, no one in my family did something online. I was thinking to myself, what will people say about me? How will they see me? What will they think of me? They may think she has joined scammers. They may think. I had a lot of conversation. And by then also I had very low self-esteem. I went around asking people, do you think that I can do this business? There is a business like this, like that. I start explaining to people, but because they never understood what kind of business, they even never watched the webinar, they did not know. They said, Sunday, you know yourself, you are a very shy person and you cannot do this. You don't have the skills, just don't venture. Otherwise, these online things are all scams. They can never help you. So I took that advice. I was looking into myself. The challenge I had never stopped. It even grew more and more and more, because as time grows, the children are growing. I was thinking when to have time with them. And also I wanted to have money so I can be able to buy for them what they really need when I am there, to be there in their milestones. So my challenge never was addressed, because I never took a step. I was looking for the solution from other people's approval to see if I can do the business or not, because they don't know the business. They even don't know the skills I have within me that even me myself, I did not know. So they say what they think of me. So it took me 1 full year of study and research, and I found out that the business is legitimate. And one day I lost my job. I was already in Uganda. I had no job. The problem increased. The problem of having time, the money was there, but not enough. So it was doubled up. So I said to myself, Sunday, it's high time to start up something. So the money I saved, I used it to start up a business without the skills. I didn't have the skills. I did not know much about the online. But one thing that I loved was that in the business, I learned you will be trained. I also learned you have a mentor and a coach. And I also learned there is an amazing business community. So what do I lose? If learning, I am ready to learn. So I jumped in, I registered, and I started the business. The rest is a history. The business really changed my life. If you wanted to know what this business has changed my life, I was studying. My study was put on hold because of financial challenges. But when I started the business back when I was in Africa, I had to go back to school. I went back to school and completed my bachelor degree in information technology. My children went to school. There was food on the table, even though I was not working, but the business was able to support other things that were put on hold. So I am so grateful. Thank you.
Wow, that's amazing. So many of us can relate to wanting something different, whether it's more time, flexibility, or simply a new challenge. But
Yeah.
as we all know, starting something new isn't always easy. So, what were
Yeah.
some challenges that you faced early on when you were building your online business, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, most of the challenges that I was having was my skepticism, my doubt. I was doubting: is it real? Did I venture in the right business? Is it the right thing to do? So after entering into a business, and also, do I have the skills? After when I joined the business, I realized there was trainings and there's master classes every week twice. I joined every master class and even the previous master class recording. I went through them and I learned skills in how to manage my business. I learned skills on how to manage my mind, the mindset that I had, because I was working and I thought business could be like job, but I realized that it's different because you have to take control of the business, to plan for the business and a lot of things. But the amazing thing is that I got the training on how to do it. I also have the training on how to overcome your own self-sabotage, how to overcome. So it really helps me a lot to overcome my fear of the unknown. And the presence of my coach and my mentor always there for me to support me was my strength. So I really got a lot of support in this business, and this business is really one of the amazing that the support I got, I have never found it anywhere. Thank you.
Yes, so I do think that, many of us do go through those, self-sabotaging situations at one time or another. And, as every journey, there's always ups and downs. And
Yeah.
pushing through those obstacles is what makes us success. And, we learn about ourselves. And
Yeah.
so one of the biggest reasons many of us turn to online business is because of the dream of having more freedom, and whether it's more time for our family, travel, or just living on our own terms. So how has running and owning an online business changed your lifestyle or opened up new opportunities for you?
Can you come again?
How has running and owning an online business changed your lifestyle or opened up new opportunities for you?
Oh, I just love it so much. I used to have, as I said, that the low self-esteem. With the training, I was able to overcome my low self-esteem, knowing that anyone at any time can do anything. So that's one thing I learned, because I used to think that it's always them. It's this group of people. It's this, I was not counting myself in. But when I even learned in this business that don't just mind, I have a lot of noise at the background, the children are playing. So in this business, I have seen that so many people do this business, even people with low skills, even people who do not have much technical skills, they can do it. And then I just start to build myself, I can do this too. And in this business, I have learned that every challenge is a stepping stone to another level of life. Because when I was in Uganda, we had a lot of challenges that of having electricity. Sometimes I could go live and the electricity goes off anytime. But that alone never gives me a reason to stop. Sometimes the internet is not there completely. The challenge of connection, sometimes it was really a struggle, but I knew that I was in the right place. I knew that this is the thing that I can do to change my life. So I saw a challenge as a stepping stone. And another big thing that really this business changed my lifestyle was I was this introvert person. I was just indoors. I fear talking, more especially in public. I was having this judgment. What will people say of me? How will they see me? I had those questions within myself. But I learned a lot that in this business, different people, different professions, different race, different nationalities, they are all equal. If you have the ability to learn, you can do it. So I pushed myself to learn more, and I was able to, overcome my challenge. Another thing was my education that was put on hold. I was able to complete my bachelor degree in information technology and also do other courses related to my career. So it was really a very big change in my lifestyle. Connecting with people globally was another big challenge for me, but I was able to connect with different people in different parts of the world. So I'm so much grateful for the opportunity that this business have opened for me. Thank you.
That's so inspiring. It's
Yeah.
incredible to see how taking that leap can open so many doors.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the most important lessons you've learned from your experience as an online entrepreneur? And what advice would you offer to someone who is skeptical and scared to take the leap?
I just want to say that for anyone who was skeptical, I was skeptical too. It's natural to be skeptical because we just wanted to find out whether that thing is true or not true. And instead of just being skeptical and being there, I just want to advise you that take time to find out about the business, ask questions. For example, we offer free video training, which is in the webinar. It's free of charge. So watch it. And if you have any question, return to the person where you got the link from and you ask questions. That was the thing that I really took to take action, because no actions, no results. No action, no results. You'll be in the same place. There is this saying that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. So if you're waiting for things to be right for you to start, I just want to say that it may not be right or perfect very soon, or it may take longer. It is better to start and learn. And as you learn from your imperfection, from things were not ready, you grow. Because me, I started the business. I did not have even sophisticated things to start up a business, or even the electricity was disturbing, the internet was disturbing. But the little time that the internet was good and there was even the daylight, I could still go live. And not even going live, I could also go and learn more about the business. So don't wait until things are right. And if you are still afraid, ask questions. Ask questions and get started, because you're missing out. The 1 year that I was very skeptical, I really regretted because I lost time. I could have been somewhere, but still, I am so grateful because I have jumped in. So don't wait, jump in and take action today. Yeah.
Those are such great advice. Getting started is often the hardest part, but
Yeah.
hearing real stories like yours makes it so much more possible. Sunday, I want to thank you so much for sharing your journey and your insights with us today. I know so many people will relate to your story and feel inspired to take action.
Yeah.
And to everyone watching, I appreciate you being here. If you have any questions or want to learn more about stepping into the online business world, just drop a message in the comments, drop a question in the comments, or reach out to Sunday, and I'm pretty sure she would love to answer any questions that you have. Until next time, remember, when you break through those barriers, the possibilities are endless. Take
Yeah.
care, and I'll see you all soon.